Before we get into the picks, just to look back at top comments from my question in Week 4, who will reign supreme in the NFC East? Top comments go to a plethora of people. It's going to be hard to name all 20 plus of you, but the consensus was that whoever wins the NFC East will finish with a record of about 10-6. There were two teams that were absolute underdogs, the Eagles and Redskins. On the flip side, the Cowboys ended up being your guys' pick to win the NFC East. 50% of you said Dallas, while 35% of you said the Giants. It will be interesting to see who makes it to the number 1 in that division. Week 4 was a bit of a letdown. Trying to instill confidence in teams and then having those teams let you down really says something about those teams. On featured games, straight up I went 1-3. Against the spread I went 1-3. And over-under I went 2-2. For Week 5, I'm aiming to get back to the basics, and that's just what we will do. You guys put me up over 1,000 subscribers last week. Currently, I sit at 1,092, so thank you for that. The big party starts when I hit 1,250 subs. Planning on bringing in new projects and doing some giveaways before the year is over. I want to bring back an old project, the Top 5, when Thanksgiving rolls around. If you guys don't know what the Top 5 is, it is literally a series where you guys choose a topic and we give you our top 5 for that topic. Some popular ones include Pokemon, horror movie villains, things taken to a desert island, etc. I will include that playlist link in the video just to give you guys a taste of what's in store. This week, I want to do an experiment to see how many of you will actually watch these videos and pay attention. I want you guys to pause this video, go down into the description, and find Billy B's channel link. As of right now, he sits at 62 subscribers. If we could get him up over 100 subscribers by the time I put out the next video, I will feature you in the Week 6 video. Don't worry either, this isn't spam. He does NFL prediction videos just like me, so show him some love. To be sure I know you have done it, make sure you start your comment with the word avocado. This will separate who actually pays attention to these videos and who doesn't. This could be a lot of fun. So just a simple recap, find Billy B's channel in the description below, subscribe to his channel, and whatever your comment is, start it with the term avocado. All the people will look in the comment section and be like, why the f*** is everyone commenting with avocado? Also, be sure to like my Facebook page and follow my Twitter account. Both links will be in the description below. Now enough of the shenanigans, let's get on with the games. Our first game takes a look at the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Andy Dalton looked incredible in last Sunday's matchup. The Seahawks, on the other hand, did not. Hell, the Seahawks shouldn't have even won that game if it weren't for the back judge who never called the illegal batting penalty. Should have been Detroit's ball at the 1-yard line, which would have altered the game tremendously. Bad news for the Seahawks, though, the game isn't in Seattle. Look for karma to come right back and bite the Seahawks in the ass this week. I'm predicting Andy Dalton throws for at least 3 touchdowns against the Legion of Boom. Both teams have stout defenses, but 44.5 points seems rather low for this game, so let's shoot for the over. AJ Green is about to have a monster game. Our second game features the Arizona Cardinals traveling to the Detroit Lions. As stated before, the Lions got robbed of that game, but it sucks for the Lions fans because the Cardinals are looking to get back on their winning ways after losing to St. Louis last week. Both of these defenses looked really good last week. Sure, the Cardinals defense couldn't contain Todd Gurley, but they will rebound this week against Matt Stafford and company. I'm really liking Carson Palmer to beat the Lions through the air in this one. The Cardinals will be out for blood. Let's also take the over in this game as both offenses can drive the ball down the field easily on the defense. Calvin Johnson will be looking past last week's mishap to have a multi-touchdown 100-plus yard game. Our third game of the week takes a peek into the undefeated realm of the Denver Broncos as they look to make it 5-0 against the Raiders. The Raiders are a young and tough team. They are quick, agile, and don't go down easy. The only problem is they are taking on arguably the best defense in the NFL. Peyton Manning has not been winning games for the Broncos. The Broncos are learning to lean on their defense to win them games. The Broncos defense is only giving up an average of 17.2 points per game and are ranked first in total defense. This is a major turnaround from last year. Look for this game to go over as well, as I see the Raiders digging themselves a 21-point deficit and will look for Amari Cooper to score to get them out of it. Let's jump right into the fan favorites. First things first, you can see my record for the lock and upset of the week under my icon in the top right corner. For this week's lock of the week, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Chicago Bears. Damn, Kansas City has had one of the toughest schedules to open the season. They only won at Houston and then lost to the Broncos, Packers, and Bengals. They lost to teams that are right now combined 12-0. I think this week they take it back to KC and turn their luck around. As always in KC, crowd noise will play a huge factor in this one. The upset pick of the week, I'm feeling the Houston Texans to pull the upset against the Colts.
What? That's a terrible pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, my girlfriend with the interruption.
Hello.
Now hear me out on this one. Houston looked like absolute shit against the Falcons. Their defense was nowhere to be found that day. But the one shining star that I saw in that game was Brian Hoyer. Hoyer threw for 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Although they were garbage time TDs and he was playing against Atlanta's second string, he did well. I'm hoping him and Arian Foster can lead the Texans to a victory on Thursday Night Football.
It's not going to happen.
Why not?
Because Andrew Luck will light up the Texans' defense.
Okay then, who the hell do you have as your upset pick for Week 5?
I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys to upset the New England Patriots in Arlington, Texas.
And you said my upset pick was terrible. Last week I ended up losing to Beetle Bailey in a close one in the Fantasy Football League. I'm making some big time trades in the league to see if I could come back from a 1-3 record. This week I take on Halfmoon Picks the Lions. Be sure to look for Halfmoon in the description. A quick update for my ESPN Eliminator Challenge. We still keep trekking along, waiting for John Harrington's 78 to lose. Last week he picked the Falcons and they won by a 27-point differential. But John Harrington, you are the man. Through 4 weeks, you're perfect. Let's see if you can do it through 5. If you like this video and want more like it, then be sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. And be sure to check the description for all of my social media outlets. I like to engage with fans. See you guys in Week 6.